Many thanks to the Black Solicitors Network for inviting me here to discuss an issue that we're all very passionate about, of course, and that's diversity.
On behalf of the Black Solicitors Network, I'd like to welcome you to the launch of the 2014 BSN Diversity League Table.
We have participated in the BSN Diversity League Table since inception, and we have consistently, as a firm, featured in the top 20 of the overall tables. As a firm, Norton Rose considers diversity and inclusion to be part of our global focus.
At the BBC, better diversity is often based on greater gender parity than growing numbers of ethnic minorities. And I think tonight we're going to ask the question, why is that? What's going on? Is it that women's voices are clearer, that they're getting their message across much better than black people or Asians? Is it that the force of numbers, 50% of the population, means that the message from women's groups is going to be carried more and farther? Class, I think, also plays an important part in this. Again, mirroring the league table, there are many more Asian anchors, presenters and producers in the BBC than before. And I think that's because the Asian middle class is growing and doing well compared to black Britons. And there is, of course, a white working class section of society that isn't represented at the BBC.
We believe that diversity is very important to our organisation because it brings out the best in our people.
Diversity is important to us for a number of reasons. Because it's something that we should do inherently as a firm. Because it means that we reflect the clients that we serve across the world. And because it means that we're able to provide a top-notch service to those clients because we're drawing on the experiences, the strength, the knowledge of as wide a group of people as possible.
So surely it's vital that those who administer justice come from every section of society. And of course, if you're a business, does it make sense not to have a workforce that reflects a globalized and multicultural market? It makes perfect economic sense, doesn't it? So if all that is so obvious on the face of it when you think about it, why does it seem so difficult to achieve? Hopefully, that's what we're going to be discussing tonight.
And what we see is that, and it's not just in the UK, it's in most countries, there is progress, but it is phenomenally slow over the last 5 to 10 years. It's just, there is increasing diversity, but we seem to have hit a particular point where it's really hard to make significant steps forward at this moment.
Firms have to absolutely put the right protection strategies in place. They have to understand, have they got the right support strategies for women?
The key thing here is establishing whether or not it's actually achievable. You may not be able to help everybody at the same time, but you do need to enable people to get through so that they in turn can become role models to inspire or allow others to aspire.
We were delighted to be ranked first in 3 categories. The first being the highest number of women of chambers, the second the highest number of ethnic minorities, and the third we were ranked number 1 in policy and practice. This represents how important we take equality and diversity in all of the work we do, from recruitment to the work that we do in schools and promoting people coming to the profession and encouraging our members in talent development throughout their careers. And this is incredibly important to us.
From the figures I presented, looking at the proportion of African Caribbean lawyers who make it far and the Asian lawyers, it's about the same. It's just that and this is a wider social phenomenon, is that young Asian children and young girls generally, young girls are doing much better than young boys. Poor white boys and poor black boys are really an enormous worry at the moment.
And what I want to ask each member of the panel is whether or not they are therefore convinced that the time has come for targets and quotas, and would like each of them to answer and say, if they're not, why not?
Diversity is really key to us. There is a business case as to why we want to be a diverse firm. We want the best people, and diversity is essential for that. But more importantly, it's the right thing to do.
For that reason, we're entirely agnostic when it comes to recruitment. We seek talent, and that's our main focus.